Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to talk about Google Cloud architecture. How we'll create Google Cloud architecture and what will be the workflow. And one of the topic which I will be explain like application on virtual machine in Google Cloud, like how you can deploy your application in virtual machine. I mean Google Compute Engine. Then what should be your architecture looks like in cloud platform, right? So let me explain step by step. Just follow the process. What I am trying to explain here. If you'll learn something, then definitely you will also be able to create one good solution architecture for your solution as well, right? For example, your XYZ website, whether it is mobile based or web based, whatever website you have, right? Then ultimately what will happen, this website will be interact with the DNS server first. So what you have to do, you have to create the cloud DNS server. Then what you will do, you have to set up a cloud CDN. So cloud CDN is nothing but to create a cache management instead of directly hitting to your base server. So the traffic will redirect from the CDN, content delivery network. So that will be, the redundancy will be removed, and also the high availability based on your geographical location. So it will provide you the request as soon as possible to you, based on your nearby location, right? So that's why the CDN comes into in the picture, but ultimately the cache is storing into in the backend storage bucket, so you need to attach the storage. But the traffic will be flow with the load balancer. So you have to come up with the load balancer, distributed load balancer, whether it is global, because the initial load balancer would be the global load balancer, because maybe your application is a global facing application, so that's why you need to set up a global load balancer initially. Then based on your high availability setup, so we need to the same web server we have to set up in different region, different zone, depends on your business need, right? So in this case, you can see the two separate zone the we have created. So and distributed the workload based on the zone. So zone is nothing but a data center. Just make sure you remember that. Then these two data center auto scaling is happening. Suppose the load is coming, the load is distributing, and the distributed way, and the high scalability, high availability and scalability, and auto scaling is managed in this way, right? Then the internal load balancer you have to set up to communicate with your application server and your backend database server. So application server, like something like which you can also set up with journal based, right? And then what you can do, you'll go for the backend connection, like ultimately data will be stored somewhere else, right? So that data backend connection should be mandatory to connect with your environment. So that's why the cloud SQL database comes into the picture and to attach to it the application. But here also we have created a load balancer. I mean, think about the disaster recovery or high availability perspective. So the zone A data center, that is synchronous, and asynchronous replication is happening with the zone B. For example, this is one standby cloud SQL. Every time it is there now, as compared to master cloud SQL. So if something goes wrong, so my secondary database will be immediately will serve the request, right? So this is all about like how the application will be deployed in Google Cloud environment, how the manage the high availability, auto scaling, and as compared to database, as compared to in terms of application. So everything to your focus on that. So if you will follow and if you will implement this solution with your business need, your solution, so I think it would be helpful, right? So you can follow this reference architecture for your solution. I hope this video will be helpful, and don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel to get this kind of technical video. Thank you. Bye bye.